Hi, my name is Mike, and this is a story about my adventure in my lovely yacht, White Malkin. Hello there. It's day 5 of our passage from Antigua to Panama, and it's a nice day now. It wasn't a very nice evening, and overnight it was extremely uh, rocky, rolly, rough. There's no doubt about that. Even if you wanted to get some sleep, you didn't get much, if any. Um, as you can see, the white caps behind us. Yeah, it's blowing sort of 25 knots, I suppose, true breeze. And you can probably see the sargasso weed that we're just moving through. Just hope it doesn't get on the hydrovane. It's been quite good up to now. And yeah, so we're making good progress, very good progress indeed. We've done well over halfway, there's no doubt about that. And the anticipated uh, arrival will be next Wednesday, the 26th, probably around about midday-ish, maybe early afternoon, all depends. 100 miles inland, probably less than 100 miles inland from where I'm filming, there is a gale, and there's a bit of land in there which is renowned to be quite rough and windy. So we've kept out of that purposely, so we don't have to put ourselves through it. The cloud formation is typical for this area, almost thundery. It does rain. When it rains very, very hard indeed. You can see the sail plan that we've got here. Full main and a reefed Genoa, purely only because it's just too much of it to use all of it. Um, yeah, and that was the main just trying to do what the main's trying to do when you're on a dead run. If you don't get it right, well, even the hydrovane sometimes gets it wrong. But it's not too bad because we've got this preventer on the end, which helps at no end. Uh, yeah, as I say, it's a nice day. We're expecting a bit of a blow tonight. That's the forecast. So I will put a single reef in the main tonight, just so we can balance the sail plan a little bit better than what it is now, and then hopefully get some rest. Interestingly, as we approach Panama, there is more and more shipping. Well, I suppose that's an obvious statement. But this shipping up to now has not been going with us or against us, it's been going across us, which is quite interesting. So I dare say that when we do when we get within, let's say, 200 miles, it'll be more prominent that there'll be some coming towards us and some going with us. So we just have to be on our game to make sure that we don't have any mishaps. The radar is good. That's on most of the time now. And so is the AIS. That's always on, just to make sure um, that there might be the odd fishing boat here with nothing showing. We might be down below, so you can never be too careful. Well, it's 4 o'clock in the morning here on the way to Panama, and this is the Caribbean Sea. That is the moon. What's that? Sort of the last third, I suppose, while it wanes. Be back again in a few weeks' time, a few days' time. And yeah, it's very pretty. I wish I could take the stars, but I can't. They just don't come out. But for those of you who have never been night sailing, especially in open water, away from land, there's no doubt about it. The stars are absolutely stunning, beautiful. You can see the Milky Way, you can see stars that you'll never ever see whilst you're on land because of light pollution. There is no pollution out here, not light pollution anyway. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Been quite a quiet night. As we approach Panama, there will be more shipping. There has been more shipping. There's a ship just past now is out of sight. I can't see any lights or anything like that. But yeah, there was one there coming from the canal, and looking at the charts and looking at AIS. I've got an AIS system linked to the internet, and you can see all the ships. And it's a busy place. There's no doubt about that. Just going to show you the instruments there, if you can see that. Just to go through those, you can see the boat speed is 5.7, 5.6, goes up to a little bit more than that. Wind has gone down to 14 knots, which is very nice, very welcome. The one that's flashing there, 2.3, that's because it's so deep here. That's the depth sounder. And the one on the end there, it gives you course over the ground, heading, speed over the ground, and speed through the water. It just repeats what this instrument on the left says. And this is the mileage we've done, 735 miles. So we're getting there, no doubt about that. It's about 1,200 miles, just under 1,200 miles, I think. So down in the cabin, it's all very, very quiet. And I'll see if I can show you some of the chart plotter. You see all the lights that are switched on. Starlink is on at the moment, and this is the chart plotter, and you might be able to just see that green blob. That green blob is a ship, and we're the one alongside it, the yacht-shaped blob. And you can see the wind, the yellow, that's a wind indicator, and the purple thing on the blob on the left, that is the current, and the direction of the current in this particular area at this particular time. And you can see our position, latitude and longitude, and you've got some basic information there, our heading, our course over the ground, and our speed over the ground. This just gives us a little bit of information. And down in the corner you'll see where it says radar, 6 miles. I've set the radar for 6 miles because 6 miles is a fair way. I could set it for 12 miles, but 6 is good enough. Yeah, so everything's pretty good down here. There's the Demon weather routing bit of kit, which tends to play up now and then, but we've got it, so we've got to deal with it. There's the galley, all very, very quiet. As I say, it's just very dark, but I just give you a bit of a night view. That's what I see. You can't see much out in the open ocean, and not at night time. This is why we rely on the instrumentation that we've got. This is why we rely on radar. This is why we rely on automatic identification systems, because you'll mark one eyeball out here. It doesn't see very much at night time. Anyway, should we bye for now? It's daybreak on a Sunday. And we went out to the cockpit just to adjust something, and I found a little bird sitting quite peacefully on the cockpit combing. There he is. And anyway, he wasn't too disturbed by my presence, which was good. I didn't hurt him. So I went and got my camera. And there he is. There's a little fella. I haven't got a clue what bird it is. But he's very, very welcome to stay there as long as he likes. Stick your crap in the cockpit. Look at him already. Yes, he has. Yeah, he's already done that. Oh, there we are. He looks injured a bit. His tail feathers look a little bit dishevelled. But, yeah, poor little chap. It wouldn't come to any harm. Yeah, quite happy with this there. Just sitting there. No one's going to hurt him. Yeah, poor little chap. I haven't got any food through there, have I? Let's see if I can find some crumbs. Well, it's early in the morning and been a bit of a breezy night. Still got a little bit of moon. And, as you can see, getting a bit of a pasting here, but all will be fine. Damage, I've got to get into port, but all is good. Oh, you can't even see me. There you go. Back again.
It's Monday evening, and we're just settling the boat down for the evening, and this is a very interesting shot. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 big cargo ships wrapped around White Malkin, which is interesting. They're not in any of our way or anything like that. They're not going to harm us. It just shows you the amount of additional traffic there is leading up to and going away from the Panama Canal. Some of you might say, well, it's obvious. Well, you know, it's not obvious. It's something that you've actually got to experience, because they go in all different directions. It's just this particular area is one of those directions. On the screen it's showing 2.4 knots of current, which is not helping us, but it's not hindering us either, which is good. During the evening, I believe, from what information I've got, is that current does come round and helps us go towards Panama. And here is the weather route to go to Panama. Each one of those waypoints is generated by the weather route algorithm, and you can see that over the ground, you see that we're doing 7 knots over the ground, which is not bad considering the wind speed is 17 knots. We might be getting a little bit of help from the current. I don't think so, not a lot, but we will do. There's no doubt about that. In about 3 hours time, I've looked at that, and it will be helping us. So yeah, you know, all the lights there are on. Starlink is still on in the corner there, which that goes off very shortly. Yeah, we've got the tricolour on because we're sailing, of course, and yeah, you know, it's all nice and dark down in here, but yeah, I know we had a very nice tea, and all very good. I will go outside and just show that there's not a lot to see. and there's not a lot to see. It's because it's dark. Okay, thank you, bye. Well, thank you very much indeed for watching my vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it entertained you. My next vlog will be in 7 days' time, and I very much look forward to you joining me on my continued voyage around the world on my beautiful Rustler 36 White Malkin.